Our second inductee this evening is Mr. Kris Hayward. He started his coaching career in 1995 at Lake Region High School in Winter Haven, Florida. While there, Kris coached 6 FHSAA finalists and 1 champion. He was also a 4-time Coach of the Year. In 2004, Kris relocated to Riverdale High School in Fort Myers. Since then, his teams have finished 8 times in the FHSAA Top 5, where in 2007 they were the team runner-up, and in 2008 and 9 were the FHSAA state champions. Throughout that time, he has coached 12 FHSAA champions, 21 FHSAA state finalists, 49 state placers. Congratulations, Mr. Kris Hayward. His presenter is his father, Kenneth Hayward.
Thank you. I'm extremely nervous. I got this confidential Hall of Fame speech here I'm going to try to run through. Let's see how I do. All right, so I'm extremely honored to be up here. I'm very surprised to be up here. I'm overwhelmed. When I started coaching, you look up to all the people in the Hall of Fame, and man, I want to be like those people. And you go to tournaments, and you imitate them, emulate them. You see the characteristics, the way they deal with student athletes, the way they build their programs, and that's what I try to absorb. And for me to be up here and now be recognized as one of those people, it's pretty, it's very, very, very humbling. I think I got here the same way that most people do. I had a great mom and dad. My mom taught me to do things the right way. We went to a lot of tournaments when I was a kid. On the way home in the back of a Cadillac, I'd hear them talk about how they could do things better, the coaches at the tournaments, and I absorbed all that stuff. And I would not trade it for anything. There were long car rides home sometimes, but just absorbing what my parents said really made an impact on me. So when people say, hey, congratulations, you're going to the Hall of Fame, for me, I don't handle that very well as accepting a compliment, so I do a little joke. I go, well, if you do anything long enough, they either give you a watch or they put you in the Hall of Fame, and I guess they're out of watches. So here I am. I need to thank my mom and dad. They gave me the foundation of work, hard work, the value of giving back to others, which is why I enjoy coaching. I learned a lot of coaching lessons from my father, who was also a high school coach. To my wife, Vicki, who's my best friend, that I love, admire, and respect. I could never have done this without you. They say that behind every strong man, there's a stronger woman, and I got the right one. Now, driving up here, we were driving through this middle of Florida, going through Polk County, and there's this billboard. And the billboard said, behind every successful man is a very surprised mother-in-law. So that might be true. I don't know, but you might need to ask her over there. All right, to have a successful program, I needed 2 things, and I found them in Jerry Deming and Tom Roselle. They're my principal and athletic director. I came in as a young guy and said these are all the things that I wanted to do at Riverdale High School, and they were yes men. They did not say, hey, why are you doing this? I want an alumni night. I want a throwback night. I dress up and all the kids wear the old uniforms. I got the funny hair. I want to travel all over the state. I want to travel all over the country with these kids. I want to provide them with opportunities they've never had before. They said, absolutely, let's do it. Got the idea from Mr. Sentes to build this wrestling facility. And Mr. Deming and Mr. Roselle said, what can we do to help? So if you have administration like that, you can accomplish a lot of big things. So I can't say thank you enough to you guys. You guys were awesome, and we make a good team. Now, there's ultra successful people in this room, and we are all a family. And when I leave my family in the morning on a Saturday, and I go to a gym, I meet up with the rest of my family. And as coaches, we are a tight group. We are a family. I've been to Danny Walker's wedding. He's in mine. Whenever you have a problem or an issue, you lean on each other. And us being a family is what's really unique. So I'm at Senior Nationals one year, and I'm up in the stands watching the finals. I'm sitting next to Victor Thomaseta. And Victor over there, he's talking to anybody, and he's over there talking to me. And he's talking to me about the ultrasound that he saw from his first child. And I go, well, is it a boy or a girl? He goes, yeah, it is. I saw a head during the ultrasound. That's not something you just go and tell a stranger. You know, that's family. When my mom got sick, and I went to a tournament, and I got consoled. I got to talk to somebody about it. Enzo Grassi helped me through that time. And that's somebody that I don't see every day, but when you see him at a tournament, you're instant family. It's big brothers, little sisters, and that was really very important. That's just one or two little stories that you can talk about how we're a family. And now I'm up here and being inducted to the Hall of Fame. And now I'm a part of a bigger family. And as I looked up to the people once that were, you know, the bigger people that you look up to is for building a program and people you admire, now that I've realized that now I'm on the other side, and I have to represent in certain ways. So the younger generation, the younger coaches, as they've come up to me and said, "Hey, I like the way you handle your kids," that's huge. That's a big responsibility, and I hope I live up to it. All right, what I'm most proud of. You know, you can coach a state champ. That's awesome. You can coach a kid to win his first match. You see the look in his eyes. That's phenomenal. But what we call, I think the most important thing I've done is what's called the ripple effect. When you have an effect on one person and it changes their life, then they go to the next person and they affect another person's life. I've coached with Danny Walker, and now he's out being a head coach. He's doing good things, and he's helping kids. I've coached Scotty Sintez. He's at college helping kids. And that ripple effect goes on and on and on. And right out of college, I coached a youth club in Illinois for 1 year. And through all this stuff with social media, I got an instant message from a kid. I didn't know who he was. He goes, "I wrestled for you in 1995. You don't remember me, but you were my first coach. And because of you, I love wrestling. And now I'm a coach. I've coached 3 state champions, a state runner-up. They've gone off to college. And that's the ripple effect. Sometimes you don't even know that you do. You don't even know the effect that you have on people. But for me, that's the biggest. And it started with my dad. My dad, he got cut from the 9th grade basketball team in 1954. And as he was walking off the court, he walked by the wrestling room. The door was open. The coach was recruiting all those kids that got cut from the basketball team. Right? So my dad could go home and work, or he could join the wrestling team. So he went in and he joined the wrestling team. And that ripple started with him. And Dad, I'm glad you got cut from the basketball team. All right, back to the now. You know, I just can't believe I'm up here. It's a true honor. Like I said, to have my name on one of these little banners with all these other phenomenal coaches, that other people see that I'm worthy of that, is just awesome. I want to thank you. I completely am overwhelmed, and God bless. Thank you.
Kris Hayward, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.